Now here come all the front runners on the pit road. Let's go to Dick Brooks.
There's going to be some serious racing to try to get back out in front on this thing. Rusty Wallace comes in this time with the left front headlight pushed in. So he's had a little crunch with someplace. As Rudd, they drop his car, let him go. Change the right side tires on it, let it go. They're going to change all 4 tires on the 5 car and also on the 27 car. I talked to a couple people. Mark Martin's crew said that they can make it all the way. There's a couple other people said they can't. Rusty Wallace's crew said they can't go all the way.
Oh, there's a tire off there's a tire off Mark Martin's car bouncing down the racetrack. It bounces completely over a scoreboard. Martin lost the right rear tire off the car when he came off pit road and headed up the back part of the course.
Well, they knew that as they went away. The right rear tire man threw his wrench all the way back over the wall. He knew he didn't get it tight.
And Mark Martin has flipped his automobile. He is okay walking away from the car. I believe that is he. Yes, it is. Mark is walking away from the car, but the Stroll Light Ford is up against the embankment on its roof, but Mark Martin is walking away from the machine, so evidently he is all right. But that's what this racetrack will do to you, Barney. We've seen it for Jimmy Means in practice. We saw Michael Waltrip seemingly innocently enough get off the course. Next thing you know, the car's on its roof.
There is such a variation in the course and the terrain that joins it in some places. It's like going down a bank, or if you go off at an angle, it's like running off in your passenger car and the car just rolls over or turns over. Plus, he lost a wheel up there, remember, so Mark Martin's car has turned around, spun down the course a couple of times, hits the outside embankment. They have tires all along there, then digs into the dirt and will roll up on its side and just slowly roll over and stop on its roof. Mark Martin did climb out of the car, walked away under his own power, so apparently he's all right.
A multiple or 2 incidents bringing out this caution flag. First, Roy Smith in turn number 3 stalled his car. Then Mark Martin, as Barney described seconds ago, flipping his car after tagging the tire wall. And now here on the main straightaway, what looked as though was going to be a 4-tire change for Ricky Rudd became a 2-tire change, and now Rudd's car is stopped here on the main straight. As Rudd pulled out of pit lane, his car tagged the left rear, the inside left rear of Jeff Bodine's Levi Garrett car, and Dick Brooks is down there getting all the notes in order.
I'm going to take a little time to sort this one out. They just hollered at me and said we got out first. Now they're holding us up while everybody laps us. So that's their feeling. We're going to have to find out what really happened.
Well, they're checking it out with the NASCAR officials right now. Part of the Quaker State crew of Ricky Rudd talking with one of the NASCAR inspectors down there to get a ruling and find out exactly what they're saying about that. And as soon as we get any further word on it, it would be foolish for us to speculate as to what they're talking about right now. We'll wait and find out. Things really happen in a hurry. A moment ago, as Mark Martin's car went on its roof up there, he is okay. He is back here in the pits, and hopefully we'll be able to get a word with him here before too long. We could see from here that he is very, very upset and very, very disgusted. And I don't blame him, because running up in the top 3 like that and then have something like that happen to you has got to hurt. Kenny Schrader went back in a moment ago. We didn't document it that he did go back in, but he is 26 laps behind, so he is a long ways back.
Also, Darrell Waltrip's car back in the race. He was running a number of laps down, obviously, after the transmission change, but we are continuing under caution here at Sears Point. Let's go down to the Mark Martin pit area and get a further update on the Stroll Light Ford and his condition. Jim Phillips?
Okay, we have Mark Martin. Mark, what happened?
Well, somehow or another, the nuts got taken off the left rear, and we were planning on a gas and go deal, and the left rear wheel came off, and it got upside down with me going up through there. It wasn't a bad deal. It's you know, no big deal. Just took the Stroh's Light Thunderbird out of the contention to win.
And you're all right physically?
I'm fine. It's the first time for everything. I'd never been upside down. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be.
Okay, Mark Martin's okay.
Well, Mark Martin can laugh about it after putting the car on its roof here. That's good. He's in good shape, but he's a little bit disgusted with the situation here this afternoon. So Mark Martin will join Alan Kulwicki, Sterling Marlin, John Krebs, Darrell Waltrip, who was out for quite a while, and Ron Esau and Dale Jarrett.
Of course, the members of the media in attendance today will be voting the Goodies Headache Award to the driver who suffers the hardest luck during the running or the preparation for this race. And there have been all sorts of candidates, but today, at least so far, you've got to think the $750 will be heading towards Mark Martin.